Ancient Babylon slowly awakens under a burning sunset, its massive walls and towering gates glowing in gold and crimson light. The great city stands as the heart of power, knowledge, and conquest. Merchants close their stalls, soldiers patrol the streets, and the distant sound of the palace echoes through the air. Above all rises the royal palace, magnificent and intimidating, a symbol of human authority and ambition. Within those palace walls lives Daniel, a man taken far from his homeland, yet never separated from his faith. Though surrounded by foreign customs and unfamiliar gods, Daniel carries himself with humility and wisdom. He serves diligently, reading scrolls, offering counsel, and judging fairly. His actions are pure, his words measured, his heart steady. King Darius observes him closely and soon recognizes something rare in Daniel: integrity without corruption, loyalty without fear. As Daniel's influence grows, so does the unrest among the other officials. In dim corridors and hidden chambers, whispers spread like poison. Faces tighten with resentment as they watch Daniel rise above them. Not by force, but by character. They search relentlessly for fault, for scandal, for weakness, yet find none. Frustration hardens their hearts until one truth becomes clear to them. Daniel's strength comes from his faith. Determined, they weave a plan born of jealousy. They approach the king with flattering words, appealing to his pride and authority. They propose a law meant to glorify the throne. For 30 days, no prayer shall be made to any god or man except the king himself. Any who disobey will be cast into the lion's den. Trusting their counsel and unaware of their scheme, King Darius agrees. The decree is written, sealed, and declared throughout the land. When Daniel learns of the decree, he does not protest, nor does he hide. As evening falls, he enters his chamber, opens his window toward Jerusalem, and kneels in prayer as he has always done. The night sky stretches above him, stars shimmering softly as a gentle peace fills the room. Fear does not touch him. His faith remains unshaken, rooted deeper than any earthly law. From the shadows, the officials watch. Their plan succeeds. They rush to the king with accusations, reminding him of the unchangeable law. Darius is struck with regret. He spends the day searching for a way to save Daniel, but the decree stands firm. As the sun sets, the decision is unavoidable. Guards escort Daniel through the palace courtyard at dusk. Torches flicker in the growing darkness. The air is heavy with sorrow. King Darius approaches Daniel and speaks with a trembling voice, hoping beyond hope that faith will triumph where power has failed. The lion's den opens like a mouth of stone. Daniel is lowered into the pit as shadows crawl along the walls. The lions move slowly, their presence overwhelming, their breath echoing in the darkness. Above, the entrance is sealed and silence descends. Yet within the pit, fear does not rule. As the night deepens, a divine light breaks through the darkness. An angel stands beside Daniel, radiant and calm. The lions retreat, their ferocity stilled, their power restrained. Peace fills the den and the night passes without harm. At dawn, King Darius rushes to the den, his voice breaking as he calls out into the pit. The silence is shattered by an answer, strong, calm, alive. Joy floods the king's face. Daniel lives untouched, protected by a power greater than any decree. Daniel is lifted from the den as the morning sun rises. No wound marks his body. The crowd gathers, stunned and silent. Fear gives way to awe. The king proclaims the greatness of Daniel's God, whose dominion endures beyond kingdoms and time. Daniel stands once more in the light, not exalted by pride, but strengthened by faith. The city of Babylon witnesses a truth written not in stone or law, but in courage and devotion. And the story echoes through generations, a reminder that faith can silence lions, overturn injustice, and shine brightest in the darkest trials. La foi triomphe toujours. Reste fidèle, Dieu veille.